Hello everybody. Today I have a poem for you from Rudyard Kipling, who is probably best known as the author of The Jungle Book. Now Kipling has taken some possibly deserved hits from scholars over the last few decades as we've kind of changed our understanding of the world how the world works, and realized how much colonialism has hurt people and countries around the world even decades later, because Kipling was British, and he grew up in British-ruled India, and so his writing has a distinctive imperialist British feel to it. But that said, he's still a marvelous storyteller and an excellent poet, and I think we should still be able to appreciate the good things in his writing, even if we do find some aspects of it a little troubling in our 21st century look at things. So today's poem is an excellent look at moral virtues. And again, it kind of comes from a very sort of stoic, stiff upper lip British place, but that's not to say, again, that there's not good things in here for us. And there is some gender-specific language at the end, but you can just take that and hear it as whatever gender applies to you, instead of just, "You'll be a man, my son," not to spoil the ending of the poem. So this is Rudyard Kipling's If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise, if you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build 'em up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at the beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, "Hold on," if you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings and not lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. So again, very kind of British view of character, but there's a lot of stuff in there that applies universally, and there's some things in there that I hear right now, and that speak to me again in the situation that we find ourselves in. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, right? That perseverance, that grit, and the willingness to keep going on even when things get difficult. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, when your body wants to give up, when everything in you aches to just be done and to give up, but then he says, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. So when you're tired, you want to give up, but you're pushing yourself forward with that strength of character, strength of will. And as somebody who runs myself, to hear, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, everything we can break down into smaller steps. If I can just get through the next minute, if I can just get through the next second or 10 seconds or 15 seconds, if I can just put one foot in front of the other. A lot of times when I run, I'm thinking about a landmark ahead of me, and I'm saying, okay, I just have to make it to that lamppost. I just have to make it to that next intersection. And then when I get to that next intersection, I keep on going. I look at the next landmark and I say, all right, I just have to get here. So if you're getting tired of being at home, if you're getting tired of doing your schoolwork from home, if you're getting tired of being around your family all the time, if you're getting tired of hearing things on the news that frighten you, I hope that you can take some comfort in Kipling's words here in If and find some of that persistence, some of that grit to help you carry on and hold on when it doesn't feel like you've got the energy left. All right. Thanks again, and I look forward to reading more with you in the days ahead.